Most of our coasts really are eroding. Here's one way we sometimes try to deal with it and how this might go wrong. You can build dams sticking out from the shore, and these can interrupt the longshore drift of sediment, trapping sediment where you are and reducing erosion. But it can go wrong. Recall first what we learned about rivers and sediment transport. Here's a river with a canoeist going down under the sun. If you build a dam and fill a reservoir with water behind the dam, recall sediment is trapped to build a delta. The sediment is then not released from the dam, clear water is. If the bed of the river is sandy, it's easily eroded, then the river is eroded there as the clean water picks up more sediment and carries it away. Now imagine that this same diagram is an ocean next to a coast next to land, viewed from above from your drone. This coast is eroding like most of them on Earth, and that is endangering houses there. The longshore drift is carrying a lot of sediment past and is removing slightly more than it brings. So, recalling what you learned from the river, you could build a dam to trap the sediment. This dam is called a groin if it's small. It's called a jetty if it's large. But whatever you call it, it captures sediment to help save your house. But if the coast is easily eroded, the clean water that goes past your groin erodes your neighbor's house, and then your neighbor gets a lawyer and sues you, and there's all sorts of problems. Here's a version of the same diagram from the Maine Geological Survey. Longshore transport is going there. A couple of groins have been built. Sediment is building up on one side to save houses. Sediment is eroding on the other side to endanger houses. In between some houses, you might not be sure which one happens, erosion or sediment. Here's a picture of a groin. This one happens to be an old one on Waikiki Beach in Hawaii that they were replacing. In this case, the eroded side has a wall that's protecting it, so it isn't cutting back into the luxury hotel. And the sediment buildup side has a nice beach that people love. If we look along this out to sea, it's a beautiful view. Some places are building these. Some places have outlawed them because of the problems.